Welcome back to the Fierce and Femme podcast
with your hosts, Rami and Alicia,
where we talk all things fitness, mindset, and everything in between
to help you become your most fierce and femme selves. We are so excited to welcome this guest to the podcast. She started out as a full-time online coach, constantly wearing activewear that she never truly loved. This sparked an idea to start the process of creating her own activewear that made women feel sexy and confident in the gym. In 2022, she officially launched Ava Active with just one product to start with, being the iconic scrunch bum leggings.
Since then, she has built an online community of over 100,000 followers across TikTok and Instagram, scaled her business to multi-seven figures, with now having 7 employees, consistently selling out her monthly activewear drops. She's held exclusive pop-up stores in both Melbourne and Sydney, monthly community events, and currently dominates the activewear industry. Welcome, Alice Taya.
Hi. Oh my God, that was so nice.
We want to hype you up.
I was literally listening to it like, who is that? Like, whoa.
Queen.
That's you, girl.
It's crazy.
Absolute fucking queen. Well, we are so excited to have you here. We are so grateful to have you here. We're going to start off with our 5 fire questions that we ask all of our guests.
All right.
So the first one, Alice, is what makes you feel your most fierce?
Okay. My most fierce is, this is really corny, but a good tight snatching activewear outfit. I feel like you can't go wrong.
No.
Especially like an invisible scrunch, seamless waistband sucks you in, like you just feel hourglass, you feel sexy and feminine. I feel like I have to say that. I'm sorry.
Love. So then on the opposite end,
Okay.
what makes you feel most femme?
I think for me, feeling confident in like my skin and my makeup and like sometimes a full beat or sometimes really like light glam, but just always making sure I leave the house feeling really confident in my skin and how I'm presenting myself for the day, depending on what I'm doing.
You kill your fucking makeup. I love your makeup tutorials. I'm like, damn, what product is she using today? You fucking kill it.
And the hair recently is on blowouts.
Yeah, hot.
Guys, thanks.
If you could say one thing to your younger self, what would it be?
Oh, golly. Probably wait to see what you do.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know.
I know, I'm like, get the tissue.
Probably, just wait to see what you do and don't like second guess your future or your career or anything like that.
Love that so much. What is one word to describe your current era?
Probably bad bitch.
Yeah.
Or boss bitch. Either or. Do you know what I mean?
Love.
At both, really.
Yeah. So 4
I'm
words.
just like tunnel vision. Yeah, sorry.
Nah, love.
Just tunnel vision. I'm using that term looks maxing a lot. I feel like this is my year where like, okay, you're doing mad things, you're being a boss and all that, you're busy, but like make sure you still feel your most hot or do whatever you want that makes you feel your hottest as well. I feel like I'm doing that this year. I want to do anything, hair, teeth, face. I'm just doing it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Gym.
Yeah. She's back on
going
her gym
hard.
grind.
Yes.
Yeah.
What is one random fact about you that no one would know?
Okay. This is the one question that whenever I get asked, I even ask people around me, what's something people wouldn't know about me? No one can come up with anything because I feel like I share way too much across all my socials, like my personal socials. Just there's nothing.
Would you even
I
let
would
your
answer
name
anything.
isn't Taya?
Okay.
You just called her out, bro. I'm scared.
I was like, Rami didn't
I was
know.
like, what about food? You just called out.
Okay.
You don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
You know what? That's a great one. I guess people don't even think of that. So,
True.
okay. So my socials are Alice Taya. That's fine. I don't actually care. I just don't use them.
Yeah.
My socials are Alice Taya, but Taya is my middle name and my last name is Cornell. Yeah.
I feel like we're going to
so Aussie.
blow some people's lives away right now.
Probably.
I feel like the
Information.
only reason I ever knew is what I must have transferred you one time or something, and on your BSB, I'm like, is this the right person?
Who is
Like,
this?
Who is
No,
that?
literally. It's just something that I never used because when I was younger and I created an Instagram and a Facebook and whatever you do at 15 years old,
Yeah.
my dad was like, that's fine, but you cannot put your last name on there.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah, he like made out like it was hella dangerous.
Oh,
He was like, you don't want people to know your last name because, like, I don't know, like
fair.
personal info, banking.
sorry, I
like,
put
I don't
it
know.
all out.
No, now I'm like a full adult. It doesn't matter. But when I was younger, it was just a thing. He goes, you can have socials, but it has to be like Alice123 or Alice Taya, just not Alice Corn. And I was like, say less. Like, I just wanted
There
an
you go.
Instagram and a Snapchat. So there you go, guys.
Fun fact, everyone.
Actually, there you go. Outside of that,
Yeah.
I talk about everything.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
on TikTok live last week saying, like, I've got really hard stools, like, been having kiwi and, you know, and
I
people
love
were
it.
eating it up.
No, I
It's
love how
just,
open you are.
Honestly,
Yeah.
is it really that deep?
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
And people can relate because they're like, that is real.
Exactly.
And that's what they want to hear.
And I've
Cool.
just said it again. But we're back. It's all feeling good now. We're back.
Yeah.
If anyone wanted an update.
I didn't realize that's what you were talking
Yeah.
about still.
Yeah.
All right. So if you had to describe yourself to someone without saying what you do, who would you say that you are?
So I can't use like my career as,
No.
okay. So it's more just descriptive as an individual.
Yeah.
Right? I would say I am ultra honest, ultra confident, ultra girly
Mm.
with a little sprinkle of disgusting. Like tomboy vibes.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
that you used the word ultra. That's cool. I like
Because
that a lot.
ultimate.
Yeah.
I'm everything to the max.
Mm.
You know?
I think even humble too.
Okay.
Like seeing, okay, I'll take it. But seeing from like before you had Ava, you have not changed
Okay.
for
I like that.
4 years of having like such a successful business now, all these employees and everything. I feel like you're still you.
I don't think it should change who you are, should
Yeah.
it?
Well, it shouldn't, but you
Yeah.
know, some
I
people do.
feel like I would not like who I was as an individual if because I had a bit more of an expensive car or because
Mm.
I bought a house or any of that. Like I treat everyone else differently or I act differently or I'm like, oh, I can't hang out with you now.
Yeah.
Like, nah, it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
And if it does, call me out
Oh well,
because that's,
just like
I don't want to be like that. Yeah.
What's something you're most excited for this year? And then also, what do you think will be your biggest challenge?
Ooh, okay. Most excited. We're doing another pop-up. More to come on that. So I'm always excited for them because I love seeing like a mass of people trying it on, reactions, reviews, like in real life.
So fun.
It's the best. And it's also fun to like fit out a new store,
Yeah.
sorry. But also just super excited for growth overall. Like I'm very competitive with myself.
Mm.
I'm competitive in general, but like more so with myself, I can be really hard on myself. So I'm constantly looking at like revenue month to month from year on year, like every year.
Mm.
So I literally made Flick make a spreadsheet just so I can put in like my monthly sales comparisons every year.
Yeah,
and
wow.
I check that that's what I'm looking at. And if I don't beat it, I'm really upsets me.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm excited for more growth and to like push myself
Yeah.
to a new level where I have to do different things or move in a different direction to reach bigger targets
Yeah.
Love that.
for the company so I can hire more people and get more stock and all the big fun things you need more revenue for.
Yeah. That's the mindset you got to have with that.
Straight out.
Mm.
It's a hustle. Sorry, what was it? Biggest challenge
Yeah.
for the year that
Yeah.
I think is coming? Probably just navigating more staff, making sure everyone still feels really seen and heard and still make the workplace really fun and make it somewhere that people aspire to want to work at one day. I've always valued that as a company. So I reckon that's my biggest challenge because I have to sort of step out of sometimes more of the creative roles that maybe I prefer doing because I'm at the point where I don't have a CEO to run and manage people. So I'm still managing everyone and do like the quarterly reviews, the yearly end of year reviews. I've got to plan like Christmas parties and meetings one-on-one and group meetings and make sure everyone's on the same page. I think that will be a challenge for me this year because we probably will have 1 or 2 more new hires this year. But I just find that challenging in general.
It's like, that's not when you started a business, it was just you. So it wasn't even a
not-
part
I
of
didn't
it.
think that would have to be
A thing.
like, yeah.
Your job.
You don't think about that.
No.
Yeah.
When you have one hire, it's only you two. So you're always on the same page and you've got 2. You've got to keep the other person. Then you got 3, then 4, then 5. So yeah, it will be a challenge, but I'm up for it.
Yay.
Fuck yeah.
We want to dive into personal a little bit more and relationship because we love relationship goals, you and Zach, all over the place. But how do you uphold a healthy, loving, successful relationship with also having such a big business that takes so much of your time as well?
I don't think I think like being completely honest, it's not 24/7, 365 days of the year loving and amazing and goals and matching outfits and holidays. Like, ugh. But I think I would find that very boring, like my personality type as well. So there's definitely conflict, and I think that's a challenge for us as well as the business grows. We're constantly having conversations about, okay, like last year was really busy for you and maybe we spent a little bit less time together. Next year, you're expecting it to be busier. Like what can we do together to make sure that we're still prioritizing the relationship? Because otherwise we're just going to end up being roommates. And just, hey, fist bump, how was your day? Cool. Yeah, bye. Got to go here, got to go there. So yeah, it just depends where we're both at, but also being understanding that if that's the phase I'm in, like he's quite understanding that like, okay, I'm not going to see my girlfriend every night like how it was when we first met. I'm not going to eat dinner with her every night. I'm not going to go to the gym with her every day. Like that's what we were doing when we first met. Now I'll be lucky to eat dinner with him twice a week. So it's not goals in the sense of being at each other's beck and call all day, every day. It's more so about the overall support that I think we show each other. And then when we do have time, like if I have a spare Saturday, Sunday, Thursday night, I'm just like, what are we doing this weekend? I'm not busy on Saturday. And it's just doing something like going to Chatty, or we love going to Chatty.
No, thank you for being so honest, because I think that's the thing with the relationships is people obviously, they see all the pretty things and the happy things, and then when you get super honest and go, actually guys, it's fucking hard. It requires so much communication, so many hard conversations. And you're right, the busier you get, it's like you have to learn how to manage, a business, your staff, your partner, your family, your 4 dogs that you've got now. And it's literally like communication's just key. That's been my, I think, personal experience is just communication. So thanks for being so honest with that. I really appreciate that.
I find it hard. Like I'm not. Zach's actually taught me how to communicate better in a relationship sense.
Wow. They're so good at it. Like sometimes I feel like Jared, I'm like, you are such a good communicator. I'm actually the toxic one sometimes.
I'm the worst communicator ever. Like block, delete, unfollow, mute. So, and then just come find me if you want to sort it out. Whereas sometimes he's like, you actually need to apologize to me.
And you're like, don't call me out like that.
Please. You're supposed to just love me.
I'm just like, okay, I know, but you acknowledge what you've done. Okay, fine.
I know.
It's all right, growth. Like we'll work on it.
Now we're going to move back into activewear. When you're planning a new activewear drop, we'd love to know like where do you begin and then the process and how you get your inspiration, because you're always coming out with these crazy drops, these crazy campaigns. And I'm always personally fucking mind blown. I'm like, how do you think of that? And then where do you start?
So you want to know the concept for like the campaigns or the collections in general? Because I feel like they're kind of 2 separate things.
Right.
So our collections
Let's start with collections.
Yeah,
and then we'll talk about campaigns.
Right.
Yeah.
Because collections are very heavily mood boarded, and my designers will mood board just a whole vibe. So sometimes it won't even be a mood board of like it'll be a couple of Pantone vibes and colors, and then it will be maybe a bunch of girls at like Brazilian freaking fruit and veg markets, and she's in this cool vibe with like vintage car. It's just like the mood and how the collection's going to make you feel if you're wearing it as a whole. And then from there, obviously we niche down into exact Pantone colors, exact styles and cuts. And are we going for like big baggy bottoms, tight mini tops? Are we going for baggy tops, baggy bottoms? And what sort of styles based off, again, the season? Do we want to add in a print? Do we not want to add in a print? We haven't really done many prints.
I was going to say, I feel like you haven't
I would love, we're going to do a couple of this year, but we'll see. We'll see, because they are very hard. So yeah, it's just starts off with a very, very broad mood board, and then slowly over time, when I have my one-on-one meetings with my designers, it all kind of gets niched down. And I have my input, but my girls are also very good at what they do. So I don't need to do the work that they've just done, which is great. There's nothing worse.
Yeah, because you used to design it all yourself.
I used to print out like a figure, a woman's figure, and then draw it on it.
Wow.
Try and find inspo of like similar cut, send it all in like a Canva to my manufacturer, and then they would cut it up for me because I didn't.
Wow.
Because I don't know how to use Illustrator. I'm not actually a designer. I just know what I like,
Yeah.
and I know how I want it to sit on my body. So I have my input in that sense. And now that it's 4 years now, I know who the Ava customer is a lot better. So I also have that in the back of my mind. So that's collection. Campaign, could be in the shower at 11 p.m. Could be stemming off a conversation about something completely different. And I'm like, oh my God, imagine we did something like that, but for obviously Black Friday was the nut bush.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It was such a
Love
vibe.
being
That was
part
so
of that.
fun.
Yeah, it was very sweaty. I got so puffy.
Yeah,
That
bad.
was such a workout to do that. Like,
It
what was
was.
it, 10 times or
But
something?
I had a smile on my face.
Yeah,
it was so much
such
fun.
a vibe.
Like just 1 hour nut bush every Sunday.
Yeah.
We should do
Yeah.
it. It was actually a vibe. But yeah, honestly, like I'm getting my best ideas in the shower. I don't know why. I have something coming this year that has never been done before, is actually sickening. And this is exactly how I thought about the concept. Ready? Shampooing. Watch. Shampooing. Oh my God. And then I do, hey Siri.
Yeah.
And then I say, write me a reminder. Sorry, I'd probably
that's
just
right.
triggered everyone's things.
No, it's all good.
Write me a reminder for this, so I don't forget it. Then when
Yeah,
I
of
get out of the
course.
shower, I go into like my voice memos and I voice memo the whole idea because it can change.
Yeah.
Or like sometimes I'll go into work and I'll be like, oh shit, I forgot. Like I had this tagline that I thought of. It was so good. Like I don't want to forget.
Yeah.
So that's, it's
wow.
really random. But sometimes there are collections that I'm like, I have no idea what, but it's very rare. Because it's like one of my favorite parts of the job is coming up with like weird things that maybe people don't usually do to sell a product.
Yeah.
One of my favorites was, I think it was your warehouse sale last year when you did get Kev involved. And like,
That was fucking funny.
but even the details of, because I love all this stuff too, is like reading your emails and like his wording and how he would
Just
say it. I
genius
was like,
marketing.
that is just the most genius
He's
thing
an
to do.
icon.
He is a fucking icon.
He's an
A
icon.
legend.
Yeah, he's an icon. Yeah, it's fun. I don't know. I just feel like I'm glad that I didn't take my brand too seriously from the get-go, so I can play around with marketing and keep it fun. I feel like I, as an individual, would find my job very boring if my audience was very beige and clean girl all the time. Because life's not about being beige and clean girl all the time.
No.
You know, have a bit of vibes, have a bit of sass.
A bit of
vibe.
disgustingness too.
Yeah, a bit of burps and farts. Like seriously.
It's natural. So, sort of that carries on to our next question of how do you make sure that you stand out on social media? I think one part of it is sort of what you just said of like having more fun with it, but are there any key things that you think about in terms of standing out?
I don't like to do what's already been done. Like sometimes we will, if it's like, okay, I've seen maybe a very few brands or people do this, I'm not opposed to it. But if I've seen every brand, like for me, I'm going to call people out if they've done this. The newspaper, like coming down an elevator.
I'm like, when we launched our podcast, we did the newspaper.
We didn't come down an elevator.
Yeah, they come down an elevator with a newspaper over their face and it will say like 40% off site wide on it. Like it's not a bad idea. I love it. But I will never, ever use a newspaper in my campaigns because it's been thrashed. Or like, oh, have a newspaper as a prop, but it's not the main prop or it doesn't explain anything. So yeah, I don't know, just stuff like that. I like to make sure we stand out because it's like, oh, if you're scrolling and you see a big newspaper with a big banner, it's like, I'm not even watching it anymore. I've seen it 40 times. Another thing is probably just authenticity across our pages just as individuals and all the workers. I like to make sure all the girls are really comfortable. They're themselves. You don't have to be a certain person on our TikTok or speak a type of way, be yourself. And that's how I am on my socials and across Ava as well. So I think that helps us stand out just being an individual. And like I'll use Jazz Handmade and Remy by Riley. They're both themselves across their main socials, their business pages, everything. They've got their lingo, their slang, their funny, their whatever they have that makes them them. That's exactly how I see our page as well. Like just you have to be authentic to yourself to stand out. Otherwise, again, going back to the clean girl, clean cut, clean girl, beige vibes, it's kind of been done unless your brand is fully that aesthetic from day 1 to day 4,000. It's probably not going to stand out as much anymore.
Yeah.
So
Love. What's something that you think people underestimate the importance of when running a business?
I feel like I underestimated absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Underestimate the importance of having stock to sell. I think you physically cannot grow every single year if you are not ordering more and putting yourself in some uncomfortable situations, or working more or having more staff. And again, putting yourself in those uncomfortable situations means you can grow. And sometimes it feels uncomfortable. Said uncomfortable 10 times. But
that's part of the journey though. There's a lot of uncomfortable
every day
fucking
I'm uncomfortable
moments.
every day.
Literally.
Every day. Every single day. But yeah, I think you need to have stock, especially if it's a product-based business. Do not underestimate your socials, a good ad on Meta. If it pops off and you don't have stock, mate, I'd be burning.
Yeah.
So that's like for us, our core products. I'm very, very strict on it now that like black wide leg essential pants are not to be out of stock for more than a week. Otherwise, we're going to have beef.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my girls know as well because it disadvantages everyone in every field of the company, you know? If we don't have stock, Lauren can't run her ads. If we don't have stock, Mia can't post socials with that product because it's a waste of a post.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's
interesting.
something I wouldn't think of.
No.
I mean,
It's
being a more
really
service-based
hard.
business owner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It's a really, really hard. We still struggle to date to forecast exactly to the T because it's hard, especially with new collections. You don't know, like, does everyone want capris? I'm not sure. And I'm not going to order 4,000 capris and sit on them if no one wants them. So we order low quantity and they pop off and we have to wait 6 weeks to restock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's tricky, but yeah, I definitely underestimated that.
Yeah.
Because at the start, I was very slow with restocking stuff and it does just affect you so much.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you've ever made the opposite, like mistake almost of ordering too much?
Yeah.
What would that be?
Yeah. I took advice from someone earlier with a product, actually the Sasha suit.
I still wear that to this
love
day.
her.
I love
I know,
it.
but I think I have beef with her just because of that instance that I listened to someone else. Like let's say I initially wanted to order 200 across all sizes, across the flares and the shorts. And I posted like a video just wearing it in a gym workout. And everyone was like, what is that? What is that? So sexy, so hot. Oh my God, I need it on my body, da, da, da. And I've learned very quick and very fast that it doesn't matter if you have 16,000 comments, just don't order 16,000. Do you know what I mean? Units. Because some people might financially not be able to afford it when you launch it or might go, actually, I don't love it anymore, whatever. So yeah, I think after speaking with this particular person, I was like, honestly, if you've got that, you know, if that's the customers are there, don't sleep on it, like double, even triple your order quantity. So I think I ended up, by the time it got to the final order, I ordered 1,000, which is like, I didn't even have 10,000 followers. What am I doing? So yeah, I think we still have some. If anyone wants Sasha suit, shorts or flares.
I still rate it. Like,
I know.
I wear it all the time.
It's just we absolutely love it. I still think it's so feminine and sexy and it fits your body like insane.
Yeah.
But it's just like we can't even talk about her in the office because it's traumatizing. No, because 4 years and we've still got it because
that was one of the first
I stuffed
designs.
up. Because I stuffed up, you know?
It's all hindsight, hey.
Honestly.
So how do you find that balance then, deciding how many to order? Like, do you just have a set thing between all, or is it?
A set thing between all. If it's a brand new product, like especially brand new style, we're ordering lowest MOQ still to this day.
Yeah.
I'd rather it sell out and then we go, okay, let's reorder, then again, sit on it. But for instance, let's say our wide leg pants, they're our #1 bestseller. If we are going to launch it in any form of a dark color, forest green, like anything dark, again, that's still new, but the style isn't, we know we can be a little bit more, go a bit bigger with our order. So yeah, it's just about sort of understanding, again, the customer and what we know already sells very well. then we can place big orders. But if it's
Yeah.
new, even if I'm like, everyone wants these capris, like trust me, we're still like, no, let's keep it
Yeah.
conservative
Mm.
and then we'll go hard after that.
Love.
Great plan.
Yeah.
Is it your turn?
Oh, is it?
I think
I don't know.
so.
I'm just,
I don't know
I
where
get so
we're
caught
to.
up in these. I'm like, oh. No, it is you.
Oh, whoops.
Number
My
7.
bad.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. So when it comes to activewear, what is one hill you would die on? So like you would never, ever do it. Fully disagree.
front seam.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. It's like, I don't even need
Thank
to ask
God.
this question.
Nobody needs their
No.
lip spread by
No.
fabric.
But
Nobody
people
wants
still
that.
do it.
Oh yeah, and I can't deal. Like even I see influencers do brand deals with some brands that still put front seams in their product, and it actually just genuinely doesn't look good.
No.
It has zero purpose. In something so tight. If we ever did, like we've done linen pants and stuff like that, they have a front seam because there's actually purpose to that seam for the structure of the garment. But something so tight on your groin area does not need a front seam.
Yeah.
Which then people complain about, what is it called? A moose knuckle or like a hoof.
Oh.
You know how it's people
Yeah.
complain about that. I'm like, well,
With the
anatomy,
wide
it's
legs
your
and-
shape of your vagina. Can
Yeah.
you say that?
Yeah, you can say what you want.
You can say anything on here.
So I don't know how I can fix that.
Mm.
Even if there was a front seam, you're still getting.
Yeah.
You can't
Can't
win
please
with
everyone.
some customers. You really can't win, but
Yeah.
you just cop it.
In terms of, like, do you think with the front seam, is there anything in terms of that makes it easier with manufacturers or?
No,
Oh,
No.
okay.
it's just more so sometimes easier with garments. Like
Okay.
for instance, our best-selling essential wide leg pants would maybe look better, like because you know how sometimes they can bunch on the sides. That's because there's so much fabric in the leg, and the front seam allows the fabric to have somewhere to be and go.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I had to get this explained
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm not putting a front seam on them. And they're like, but maybe consider it. And anyway, we ended up figuring it out and got to a point where we were still happy with it, and we sort of compromised a little bit of bunching here around the groin. But we saw the huge brands across the world doing wide leg pants as well.
Yeah.
And they didn't have a front seam. They still had a bit of bunching. So it's like, I'd rather have amazing looking glutes and a bit of bunching around my groin. It's not really that deep, is it?
No.
No.
Yeah.
No.
We rather the glutes
Especially when
look
your
good
ass, yeah, I was
always.
just about to say, when your ass looks like that in those.
Exactly. Like
fucking something else.
The math's not mathing to me when people complain.
I can't believe people complain. That blows my
We've
mind.
seen one TikTok where they were like, we know that they said it makes your bum look better, but does it really matter when you've got bunching here? And I'm like, well,
Like they actually
yeah.
call out overactive in it.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, people can be ruthless. with
People who
it.
Of
tear people
course.
down are embarrassing
but
to
at
society.
the end of the day, pop off. You say whatever. You can
Yeah.
say free speech, you do your thing. But we always try and come back with to those people, not in a nasty way, just trying to explain like why we've done what we've done.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if someone doesn't want to purchase off you, there's customers for everyone. And if you're not a customer, that's totally fine.
Mm.
You know, spend your money where you want to. It's your money.
Yeah. True. What? Sorry. I'm half blind under my glasses on. What requires the most effort in your business? And I know you kind of already talked about your role, but how has it adapted now from where you started to now having so many employees?
What requires the most effort would 100% be just me being able to spread myself out. Requires like planning and thought and like trying to be more strict with my time. I like to, especially when I have my one-on-one meetings with the girls, I said to them in a group meeting, like, guys, I know our one-on-one meetings like are vibes and whatever, but if everyone can be prepped for them and have like a list and just go da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, yep, no, I can just quickly do my approvals or have my say or my opinion or whatever. I need to be able to get through them in half an hour because but I said to them, it's a me problem because I like to just sit there and, should we Google that? What about if we did this? I'm just sitting there for ages. It's an hour goes by and then the end of the day comes, I haven't done one email for myself or any of the jobs. And my list grows when I have my one-on-one meetings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then my list is like this, then it ends up like this. And then I finish the day and I'm like, I've got to take my laptop home and do all my work from 5 till 10. So just being able to spread myself out and organize my day and myself and stick with that. I feel like I have undiagnosed ADHD really badly. So I have to really time block my day, hectic. So probably that.
Yeah.
And just my roles changed immensely. I was very creative, Instagram, TikTok. Then Lauren came, didn't do the TikTok. Then I was Instagram and sort of creative vision and design. And then Christy came on, I didn't do design. Then me came on, I don't do Instagram. So now I'm like, I don't do any of the fun jobs. I just freaking.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite role that you've done that you don't really get to do much of now, or?
I really always loved doing TikTok just because of how strong the community is on there. So Lauren does have a great job. Yeah, it's great. But I've just recently started pumping my own personal TikTok because I'm like, I don't have to do anything social wise for the brand anymore. It's just crazy. Like I just do all the approvals and then I don't have to touch TikTok or Instagram at all. So I've been really pumping my own personal brand, which has been nice to be able to do that. I feel like I neglected it for a long time.
Yeah. So when you say you do the approvals, do they show you all the content that they want to put out first and you go yes or no?
Yeah. So for instance, with TikTok, every fortnight, Lauren and I go through a fortnightly plan. She goes, I'm thinking of filming and editing this. Wow. Sometimes she'll have some blocks that are empty and we can brainstorm together. Because I still have good ideas. I just don't have the time to do them yet. So, and then Mia, she'll plan out the Instagram for per collection or whatever we've got going on, a sale, a birthday, whatever. And I just sort of have a look at the preview, make sure I like the vibes. Or sometimes she'll question like, I just want to double check if this wording's fine, just so the girls feel really safe with what they're pushing out. Because obviously it's not the be all and end all if they post something wrong, but you know, there's more audience there now. So you if you write the wrong number and it's the sales on the 15th or the 17th, you know, 100,000 people think it's the 17th. So you need it's good to just double check. Yeah. But everyone does approvals with me.
Yeah.
Weird. It's so weird.
All right. If you could go back to the start of your business journey, is there anything that you would do differently?
Yes. And I think it's more so just who I collaborate with, or not collaborate as in collabs, more just contractors or people I chat to regularly, or I don't know, business friends. Just being a little bit more mindful and trusting my own decision, my own gut a little bit more. I think at the very start, I sort of assumed like, oh, you're a contractor in this field, so you're the best. I'm not the best because that's your whole job. Yeah. But being a little bit more on top of it. I can't really go into much detail.
That's okay.
No,
sorry.
That's okay. No, it's all hindsight. You live and you learn, right? Like that's the whole thing with a business.
And until you'd done that, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Like it's always the best lesson.
All of the girls, like we at least maybe every 2-3 months, shit hits the fan. Yeah. And I'm the first person after I have a little meltdown to be like, you know what? Thank God I made a $10,000 mistake, then a $10 million mistake. Yeah. And just learn and move on. Like cry and vent to your boyfriend, and then the next day just keep going, like make a decision. Even this actually is a good example. This pump cover was supposed to be more of like a beige mile color.
Oh, really?
And it's come out
I love
khaki.
this color.
Oh,
I love khaki though.
But I remember Chrissy was like, called or texted me and she was like, we've got a big problem. The bulks come. It's really wrong. Which
all in bulk.
Yeah, which we get pre-bulk approvals and everything, but after pre-bulk approval, it was still, I don't even really cool to me. But I was like to her, is this a problem? And she was like, well, it's wrong. I said, it's still such a nice color. Like, don't deep it. It's all good. Yeah. So I just try and stay as positive as possible and learn lessons hard, fast, and then don't make them again.
Yeah. I mean, you have to though. You don't have time to spiral. Like you do not have time.
You don't have time
literally
to
just have to keep going.
Straight out.
Yeah.
Otherwise
well
it affects everyone. And you don't want everyone to feel negative or drained or sad or, you know, and you want to be able to teach your team that if stuff does happen, like quickly learn from it and adapt and take notes if you need, so that if something comes around similar, like you can refer to your notes even, like learn. I'm always saying to the girls, like just, we've learned something, let's not do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. Have you had a fuck it, I made it moment?
Every day.
Oh, I love that answer.
I'm very grateful. Like every day I'm very grateful.
That's
and
beautiful.
I feel very, like if my business stayed exactly as it is right now, for another 10 years. I'm so proud and grateful of what it is and how far it's come. I think a specific moment where I visually got to feel it and I bawled my eyes out like crazy was the first pop-up because I didn't even realize what the online presence looked like in a visual, like in real life, face-to-face sense. So it was like so overwhelming. I had a panic attack and everything before it. But every day I feel like I've made it because I don't ever think I don't want to go to work. I don't ever feel like it's a drain or a drag. I'm obsessed with who I work with. I'm obsessed with that I get to wear stuff that we think of from our brain.
Yeah.
Like it's the best job in the world. So every day I've made it. It's not.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. I love that answer.
Yeah. It's been so cool to see too. Like from, I was
your
saying to Rami,
evolution
I was
is
like,
wild.
I would have started coaching with you 4 years ago. And that's when you launched
Crazy.
Ava. And I don't know if you remember, but when it launched, I bought it not knowing it was yours and then sent you photos of me in it being like, look how hot this is, having no
I
idea.
don't remember that. Yeah,
You
because
as
when
a
I
coach
launched,
and-
I was on the DL.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not until I went to, like, I helped you film something and you're like, I've got to tell you something because you're going to go in my garage and see.
It's actually so wild.
Yeah.
Freak.
She's like,
I love it. This is a double
I own
life.
Ava
It's Hannah
Active.
Montana.
Yeah. And I was just
Oh my God, that is pisser. I'm overactive.
Yeah.
That is so Hannah Montana. What a weirdo. I think at the start, like, I did have minute doubts that I just wanted people to buy from the brand and whether they liked me as an individual or they didn't, I don't know what. I just didn't want the brand to be affected by, like, I'm not an influencer. So I just wanted it to seem like a real brand and, you know, not, oh, I know that girl, she lives in Essendon and it's like weird. I don't live in Essendon anymore, guys. It's a bit weird. But that is really funny. But I remember you helping all the time, which I'm still forever grateful for. Like, I would always be like, I need someone with big boobs to try on this singlet.
back when I did, now they've shrunk. And
You used to have knockers, mate.
Yeah.
I used to be like, please, Alicia. And she was like,
Knockers,
I can
I haven't
actually
heard that
come
term in
tomorrow at
ages.
10 a.m. I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
And I'd get you to try on the Serene singlet.
Oh, it was the
or-
funnest thing ever. Now I'm like, I don't get to see it before
Oh, I'm
it comes.
sad. You know what? We'll hit you up for try on.
Always
Let's do
available.
it.
But
Yeah.
then I was like, when is this out? She's like, not for like 5 months. And I'm like,
I
fuck.
know. But you tried on the first ever essential leggings, I remember.
Yeah. Even the zip up jacket.
The zip up. I've got photos on my phone.
Yeah,
of
I've got a
that. And I
video
had
of going
orange
like
hair
this
or
and I'm like,
something.
as my waist like goes in on it.
Insane.
Yeah. But it's been so cool to watch, like now to 3 warehouses, back to a few racks in your garage
We're
of
moving
all these
warehouse in a
colourful
month.
leggings.
Oh, watch this space.
exciting.
Yeah.
To one
I
big
can't
one?
be in 3 anymore.
Yeah, I don't know how you're doing that.
It's a drainer.
That's a lot.
Yeah. And I want all my girls under one roof. Like
Yeah.
Bella and Alana always have to go back and forth from 9 or
Yeah,
52. Oh my God, I'm just leaking my addresses everywhere.
I don't know, fuck.
What's
You
wrong
don't need a
with me?
surname where she used to live, where the warehouse is.
Crazy.
Everyone's got all the info.
Fuck.
Well, I'm moving.
Delete.
When's this getting posted?
You should be good by the time this is
Okay.
out.
Yeah, we're moving into somewhere huge. I can't wait for you
that's
guys to see all that on
exciting.
social. We're doing a little bit of an office reno. So
Oh, fun.
Yay.
finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New
I'm
chapter.
excited. Thank God. I'm excited.
Yeah.
But I will cry leaving the original
Yeah.
HQ.
Oh,
100%.
of course.
You've been there
So much
for
energy
how
in
long now?
there.
Probably almost 3 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Sad as reacts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
It's
the
okay. It's
beginning
good. You
though.
have to.
Just
Yeah,
the
that's
start.
I know.
All right. Can you give us a little hint of what we could expect in April?
Our pop-up.
Really? That soon?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, really?
Yeah. We pretty much start planning the next pop-up from the end of the last one.
Yeah.
So the last one was in May 2025 in Sydney. So we need like at least a year to kind of plan and
Wow, really?
yes and no. Like
Yeah.
now we have a system, we understand how we want the
Of
layout and
course.
we've got racks. We don't need to buy everything.
Yeah.
But just to plan like where you want to do it, what we're taking, what the vibe is and what the reason for the pop-up is. So watch this space to see where it is. Could be anywhere.
I'm
That's really exciting. Well done. We asked our community, because every time we have a guest, we want to do community questions, and we obviously had a few. So
That's good.
we've got 2 girlies, and the first one is from Georgia,
Hey, Georgia.
and she wants to know what the very first steps you took when creating garments and the brand.
I kind of already said this, but just getting inspiration from pieces that I already liked and wanted for my own wardrobe, just being a personal trainer, wearing it every single day. I kind of knew what cuts that I liked, and I've got a smaller bust. So I was wanting to create stuff that made me feel confident in my bust. So made it look bigger or fuller or pushed it up or in or whatever. If you're itty bitty, you'll understand. And yeah, like I said before, I was always sort of drawing on paper and getting inspo mood boarding and then sending as much information I can without obviously having the qualifications to do tech packs and everything on Illustrator. And I also didn't want to learn. I'm the worst at like learning a new technical skill. Like I just don't have the patience. But yeah, just kind of going from there and giving as much information as I could to the manufacturer and just sampling, but never go to bulk until your sample is perfect. And don't approve bulk from a photo. Don't approve bulk. Don't like get your last sample and say, oh, let's just, all I want to do is take up the strap 1 centimeter. And then they say, okay, we've done it 1 centimeter. And then you just go, okay, don't worry about sending it. I'm in a rush. Just do bulk. Never do that because they might do 1 centimeter each side and you meant 1 overall. So 5.5 each side. Don't do that. Yeah, you sample until you can't sample once more.
Yeah.
Love
and then you're like, okay, go. Make.
That's good advice. Now, second question, you know her very well, Alicia.
Hey. Hey, Alicia.
We love Alicia. And she would want to know what motivates you every day to show up for yourself and your company. Great question.
Don't you just love her?
She's so cute, man.
Shout out Alicia.
She's literally come to every single physical event that we've ever had. I'm seeing her on Saturday.
God,
like we're friends at this point.
So cute. She's gonna love
What was
sorry? Let me say that again.
I got excited.
So, what motivates you every day to show up for yourself and your company?
I feel like I can't think of anything exciting or motivational. Literally, just I don't have a choice. Like at this point, I don't have a choice. Luckily, I love my job, so I'm not dragging my feet to go do what I have to do to get the jobs done. But I don't have a choice. Like now I've got like crazy rent to pay and everyone's wages and stock, and the ball does not stop rolling ever. Even when I'm on Christmas break, I still have to pay manufacturers or reply to emails. Like you put yourself in that position. I'm excited to be here. I'm grateful for my life and my job and my company. So just get it done. Like
yeah.
There's no, I think people want like a magic answer that's like, this is the key to doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably putting it the best way. There's no magic answer or comment or advice I can give you other than just get up and do it and don't just talk about it.
I fucking love that. That is my language. Our final question for you is, if you could give our listeners one piece of advice, what would it be?
I'm going to lean on what I just said a little bit because it's probably, my mum probably instilled this the most, is just actions. Act on whatever your dreams are. Don't talk about them. But you can. Obviously you want to share with your most loved people and you're excited, but then act on it. Don't just talk for the sake of talking. Oh, I think I'm going to start this thing, or like I'd love to wear those clothes. Wear the clothes and start the thing and take all the actions and the steps that you need to in order to achieve whatever you were initially setting out to achieve. I'm really not a fan of people that are all talk no action. Even if you tell me you're going to mop the floors and you don't mop the floors, I'm not interested. You piss me off. Like, don't tell me you want to mop the floors. This is not about Zach, guys. No, that was just a broad example, but anything, don't just actions speak louder than words, and even back to yourself. Like respect yourself enough that if you say you want to do something, act on it and actually make shit happen, because you're only going to affect your own future and your own life if you just continuously say you wanna or you're gonna. I can't deal with wanners and goners.
I love that. That
was a perfect way to wrap it. No, but people need that in this day and age,
Straight
respectfully.
Out.
But no, thank you so much. That was fantastic and so beautiful to get such more of a deeper insight into you, your company, your life, your relationship.
Your last name.
Your
Yeah,
last name,
I know,
where
now
you used to
everyone
live,
knows.
the number of your
Thanks,
warehouses.
Alicia.
No, seriously, thank you so much.
Yeah, it was such a full circle moment, like to see where we are now and have you on the potty and everything too.
I know.
For
Congrats
people-
on the potty.
Thank you.
I've
Thank you
loved
so
being here.
much.
Thank
Yay.
you. Love you so much.
For anyone who may not know you, where could they find you on socials?
Alice.Taya on Insta and TikTok, or Ava Active on Insta and TikTok.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Thank you so
I'm
Thank
all
you so
over
much
both
for
of
coming.
them.
Yes.
Thanks,
We love you.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for listening.
If you're on Spotify, don't forget to give us a follow and rate us 5 stars.
And if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, and comment down below.
We'll be back in your ears next week. Bye.